What's going on, folks? So the band Darktribe are back with a brand new single here called From Star to Dust. And they have a new album coming out November 21st, so really not that far away, between like the first new single of the new album and then the album release, so that's pretty cool. But at any rate, we have this first single from the new album, so let's get a taste of what we can expect from this new music from Darktribe, shall we? Rangers, go.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm beyond the way when you read these lines. I am not so sure
Solid song. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It kind of kept growing on me more and more as the song went. One thing I really, really liked the music in this song. Particularly the keyboard was so great, so great. Like in those musical sections and other spots, it just sounded really, really cool and gave a nice element to the song in general. And I really like the bass too, especially again in those kind of fast paced musical sections. And in those sections, it's kind of neat because it rides a fine line because it's pretty fast. And it almost has like a chaotic sort of sound to it, but it's like organized chaos. So while it has a chaotic kind of vibe, it makes sense though too. So you're kind of enjoying like the groove and almost like that chaotic element adds like an extra, I guess, just like groove to the sound. But it also, again, it's not like just crazy all over the place. That's why I say it's like an organized chaos. Like you can follow it, but you have that element there where it just makes it feel like really dynamic. Like the song is just alive, you know? So I just thought that was really cool. And the bass in that section is just thumping along and it's just awesome. And then the keyboard, like on top of that, is just really, really cool. So I really enjoyed the music in this song. I just thought that it was just really killer. The beginning was cool, like with that countdown. It kind of sets the mood, and then the song takes off, and you got some nice heavy like guitar riffs in there too. So there's a real edge to the song, but like a groove to it as well, like how I mentioned before. But that those heavy kind of guitar riffs really add that edge. But then you get to like the chord. Well, I'll get to that anyway. But so yeah, you get that the musical, like the main sort of like riffs with the keyboard, bass, guitar, all that. It's really nice. And then those verses, I really dig those verses because they also like there has that element too of the music and the backing. It has like this nice, again, just groove to it. Like it's very, very, very dynamic. And then the vocal melodies are also very dynamic. Like they kind of switch between like there's some rapid fire stuff, but then it kind of slows down a little bit, and then you get the rapid fire. But it made sense. Like even though you have kind of those two sort of like extremes with the rapid fire vocal melody, and then it kind of slows down a bit, a little bit more melodic. It works, you know. And yeah, and I just dug it because that also kind of contributes to that groove of that unpredictability almost with the music and all that. But again, it just was put together very, very well so that it makes sense. It doesn't feel like it's just literally all over the place for no rhyme or reason. It's very controlled, even though it's kind of crazy, you know, a little chaotic almost. So yeah, I love that. I love the vocal melody and the verses. Really, really was digging that. The vocalist did a very solid job as well, like handling that to make it kind of like make sense and not like having to manipulate too many words or anything like that. Like the lyrics were done properly to where it fits within this rhythm, this melody that is being done. And then you get to the chorus, and then that's when like the kind of grandiosity kind of really takes place for this song. I mean, it just gets quite anthemic. It gets quite grand with the music. Gets a bit more melodic even. The keyboard really has a nice tone in there in the chorus. And that melody is really nice too. You know, it's like that chorus melody, it doesn't like... set the world on fire or anything. It's a relatively kind of like familiar sort of sounding melody in the chorus, but it works. And I liked it more and more each time I heard it. I think because of the combination between just the music, the mood of the chorus, and the way that it just has this almost like uplifting vibe, and it just sounds really cool. So yeah, that chorus really grew on me more and more, and a lot of the rest of the song is kind of like heavier, like down here and stuff. But then you get that kind of soaring moment, which was really neat. And then you get the bridge with the cool like kind of spoken like the quote there, which again just adds to the atmosphere that was kind of established at the very beginning in the intro. You get a great guitar solo and stuff. Yeah, I like that little vocal section there before you kind of get into like the final chorus and stuff. I thought the drums did a really good job too. Really nice fills in there. And then you kind of get like the final chorus and everything. So yeah, but like the bridge was really cool because again, I just really like the music in this song, and the music also just kind of really conveys that the mood and the atmosphere of the song, and the bridge really kind of does that as well. And the final chorus and stuff, and I mean it's a really well done song. It's cool, it has a nice vibe, a great sound. I love the dynamics at play throughout this whole song. So yeah, I mean I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm looking forward to the new album for sure. But let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What do you think of this song here? To me, it's a really great kind of first single to get us all ready, for the new album in November. But yeah, I'd love to know y'all's thoughts on this one here. So let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll catch y'all next time. Ranger, out.